All right, so quick tour of this Airbnb that I have in Lima, Peru. I'm paying $600 a month for it, and I like it a lot. So here's the front door where you walk in. This one is in the district called La Victoria, and it is kind of known as being like a part of the district is pretty dangerous. But where the apartment is, I'll show you in a minute, right where it is on Google Maps too. It's this place is really calm. It's pretty safe. People tell me I can walk around in the daytime as long as you don't go over in that direction, which I'll show you from the other window. As long as you don't go over there, you can walk around here with in the other directions with your cell phone in your hand without any problems. And this is up on the 30th floor. The view is super amazing. And here's the bedroom. The bed is a full, which, I mean, I'm by myself, it didn't really bother me, but it just, for an apartment this big and nice, I feel like it just should have a queen. I don't know, it's a little disappointing that it has a full. Also, if you want to bring like a second guest with you here, like if you're a couple, the host charges quite a bit more, like an extra 150 a month or something, which is kind of annoying. But again, I'm by myself, and I was able to bring over guests here without any problem. The porteros, the security downstairs, they do not bother you. You don't have to like check in the guests or have them like write in or anything. And the one thing about the bathroom here is kind of weird, like the layouts. Like it's not that bad, but it's just the door like blocks the shower. But then you kind of like, I like to have the sunlight coming in, so you kind of have to like, when I take a shower, like close the door, and like the sink here is just way too big, and then there's no shelves or anything, which is a little weird, but not a big deal. The bedroom though has massive closets with lots of storage, as you can see, which is super nice. And the host did tell me, he told me at first that I couldn't have, like I like to ask and see how difficult it will be to bring guests over, because it can be a pain sometimes if they have to like check in downstairs or whatever. Some of the hosts don't like that. He said it was fine to bring guests, just no more than like 3 at once, but he said they couldn't sleep over. And then, so I actually wasn't gonna rent it. But then he double texted me and asked me if there was anything, and I said, well, you know, sometimes I might want to have like a girlfriend sleepover that I bring over. And he actually told me that I could have a girl sleepover just no more than 2 nights a week. It wouldn't be a problem, so I went ahead and rented it. He told me more than 2 nights a week, if a girl stayed over, that the security would let him know, and then he would have to charge me more, which I actually don't think that the security would even know, to be honest. But you can see the pool. So this place is a pool, which is super nice. There's a roof over it right there. You can see the white things are the umbrellas, and there's a few chairs under the umbrellas. The pool is very nice. It's pretty large. It'd be nicer if it was up on the roof, but I love the pool. I was using it almost every day. It is hotter over here because you're farther away from the coast than being in like Miraflores, the touristy district. And it has a gym up on the roof. That park there is super nice. It's pretty, it's calm. There's a lot of people bring their dogs there. There's actually a lady I met that owns 20 of her own dogs, keeps them all in her house. She lives close to the park. And I think she brings her dogs to the park about like 3 times a day. So if you go to that park frequently, you probably could meet her. Her name is Paula. She's super friendly. And then, so where it gets dangerous is you can walk in that direction. I believe you can walk in that direction. You can walk in over in that direction. And even like a lady who lives in this apartment building, I was walking over in that direction around 8 or 9 p.m. at night. And I was dressed very, very nicely, and she said it would be fine. She said, you know, just kind of watch your cell phone and like, you know, stay alert, which is pretty much anywhere you go in Latin America, there is like that. So where it gets dangerous is that main street there, the big one going that way. It's called Canada. Once you go to the other side of that and you start to go over into the center about there of La Victoria is where it gets dangerous. So the people told me basically on the other side of Canada, over there is where it starts to get dangerous. They told me like don't really go over there too much. More than one person told me that. But it's kind of like any major city. There's, in any major city there's going to be areas like that where like one block is nice and you literally cross the street and it gets sketchy. So that's just like a normal thing. And once you come out here, you will not see probably a single other foreigner. I stayed here for a month. I might have seen one other foreigner in this building. It is a big building. It has 36 floors or 37. I think she was a foreigner because she looked pretty white, and I think her Spanish might have had like an American accent or something, but I'm not sure. But that was only in the building. Going around outside, I did not see a single foreigner. The area kind of lacks like a really good grocery store, but there is a market, and actually it's right over, you can see it from up here. There's like a market that has vendors with fresh vegetables and meat and stuff like that. You need cash to go there, but that's super nice. And there is another sort of small supermarket I've been going to that's close in the other direction. What is sort of small, it is kind of lacking. So if there's like certain types of foods that you want that you can only get that you might only be able to find in the tourist district, there might be a bit less options. But if you're going to stay over here out of the tourist district, I assume that that's not going to be a big worry for you anyway. Let me show some more of the apartment. So like I was saying, the gym is up on the top floor, which it would be nicer if the pool is up there, but it is super nice. And then along with the gym, they're doing construction on it right now, so I don't think I can show it, and I'm too lazy to go up there anyway. But the gym has some windows, like the treadmills. There's big windows that face in the other direction from the windows in my apartment, and you get a really nice view. And then you can actually walk around. There's areas on the roof that are just public. You can walk around and see. The views are amazing. That are also on this side that these windows are on in this apartment, the opposite side of the gym windows. And then there's these like recreational rooms and like a bar, big party room that you can reserve those to hang out in those and stuff that have windows facing on the other side of the building than the windows in this apartment. And the gym is nice. It doesn't have like a big 45 pound or 20 kg dumbbell, but it has a barbell and the big plates. There's a squat rack, but it has a Bowflex machine. It has a cable machine that's separate. It has a flat bench, and then it has a bench that you can change like the back and everything, incline it. And it has a bunch of dumbbells. It has a whole dumbbell set. The dumbbells go up to 35 pounds. So for me, it was actually fine. I could do everything in there except for I do deadlifts one day of the week, so I just went to another gym that day of the week. There is a Smart Fit near here. There is the closest gym that's small. Don't go to that one. It sucks. It's dirty. But I found another gym that's close to the Smart Fit. You can see it on Google Maps. Actually, let me show the location on Google Maps like I promised I would. I almost forgot. I can show you where the gym is. So this is the locations right near that big park there. And if there's no traffic, you can get to Miraflores, which is down here. There's Parque Kennedy. You can get to Parque Kennedy in about 15 minutes when there's no traffic. Traffic is really bad, it'll take like 30 minutes. When we zoom in, it's right there. So there's another gym. Yeah, the SmartFit is right here. And then there's another little gym right about there. If you just search Gimnasio, you can find it. That gym was super nice. They told me they don't sell day passes, that it's only for like people want like personal trainers or something like that. But then they started talking to me and they charged me 15 soles per day, which is like half the price of the Smart Fit. It's better than the Smart Fit. You go in there at 2 PM, there'll be like nobody in there. So, show off more of the apartment. It has the washing machine, which is super nice. Great apartment for $600 a month. It's got the fridge. The kitchen is nice. It has like the island that comes out here. Pretty much everything you need in the kitchen. There's a blender, microwave. This electric stove is kind of annoying because it's really easy to like hit these buttons by accident, but it works great. The only thing the kitchen is lacking is like big bowls, really. As you can see, I cook quite a bit, eat most of the stuff in the kitchen. But other than that, the kitchen has everything. It has this thing to hang your clothes, and as you can see, it's kind of hanging stuff in the bedroom. The host did bring me that fan, which I asked for. The apartment does get kind of hot. Like usually when I'm in here during the day, I don't even have a shirt on. I actually just put the shirt on for the video. The couch is super comfortable. I like the living room area. I like the desk. I kind of moved it over to make it better to film videos with better lighting coming out of the window. Oops. But that's pretty much it. Great apartment for $600. The host's name is Donal, D-O-N-A-L. And if you want to get out of the tourist district and get like a cheap, nice place with a nice view, I would definitely recommend this place.